Hey everybody, this is Witcher the Wizard coming to you again for the Twin Flames, the Twin Within energy read for the week of January 6th through the 12th. Okay, so I've already done the cards, and in case you're new to the channel, I do a pull for the feminine energy, a pull for the masculine energy, and then an oracle card to tie everything together. So this is basically going on the idea that we all have both energies inside of us, and whichever energy is your dominant, you want to kind of take a look at the other one and look at how you can um, just create a better relationship with that side of your energy. So, all right, starting off with the feminine energy, I pulled the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups upright. So Eight of Cups, that's that walking away from something that you were really emotionally invested in. And that's hard, you know. It's hard to do that. But oftentimes we get emotionally invested in things that just, for one reason or another, aren't going to work out for us. I've had this happen many, many times in my life. It's always difficult to walk away from that when you put so much emotional investment into something that you just were really sure was something you needed in your life or something that you really wanted in your life. And I'll say this generally, it's because we're looking for something we really need. We don't know what that looks like. Some kind of fulfillment. We don't really know what that looks like in the world, but our mind comes up with an idea of what that is, what that looks like. And so we start to pursue it. And we start to pursue it with a lot of intentionality because it's we're certain that this is going to fulfill a very deep need within us. And when it doesn't, or when we're trying and trying and trying and it's just not working out, because we have this emotional attachment to it, this idea that it's going to fulfill a very deep need, it's really hard to walk away from it. And that's so often the case, that the only reason why we have been pursuing this thing, whatever it is, with so much of our heart and soul is because our brain, not knowing what this thing looks like, is just throwing out ideas and just saying, hey, what about this? What about that? And I think the best thing that I've learned how to do over the years is to not get super emotionally attached to, or if I do, go back to that original desire. Hey, I'm trying to fulfill this need within myself, but I don't know what it looks like. I'm not really sure. And I tried this, and it's not working out. Not a big deal. If it's not working out, then it wasn't meant to be. It really wasn't. It wasn't. And what I say is, it wasn't meant to be because it's not actually the thing that's going to fulfill me. So let me say that again. When I say it wasn't meant to be, it's not that I missed out on anything. It's that it wasn't the thing I was actually looking for. It's not going to give me fulfillment. And it's okay to let it go and walk away from it because it's not what I was looking for. Just took a guess, tried something out. It didn't work. It's okay. Oh, not that. Let's switch over to something else. And I'll give you a very concrete example. Back in 2016, I actually got my real estate license the same time that I got my my Reiki energy training. I didn't even know why I was getting the Reiki energy training. I really didn't. I had every intention of going into real estate, and I was super excited about it. The Reiki stuff was just kind of like a what? I didn't know. I got trained in both of them at the same time. Been doing real estate off and on. It's been interesting. It's been fun. But throughout that time, really starting in 2017, I started actually doing Reiki work, and it really challenged me. It really pushed my buttons. I was scared to do it. I don't, there's lots, yeah, I didn't know why I was scared to do it at the time. There's, lots of reasons I won't go into, why, but the more I've done it, the more I like it. And in fact, the more I do it now, I love it. I know I love it. Like, I like real estate. I love doing the energy healing. I love it. And so I'm at a point now where I kind of, you can't chase two rabbits, right? There's an old Chinese saying, if you chase two rabbits, you won't get either one. There's some jobs you can do kind of as a side gig while you're pursuing the thing that you're really passionate about. But you can't be passionate about two things at the same time. It's kind of like being passionate about creating something new. You got to give, whatever that is, you got to give it your full attention, or it just won't happen when you're trying to actually create. And so what I'm realizing is that I need to walk away from real estate. And what I mean is, I can still do it part-time. I can help other, realtors out and things like that. But as far as me being a full-time realtor, I got to walk away from that. And I know there's a lot of people, in my office that don't want me to do that, but I got to do that because what I've come to realize is that that's not my true calling in life. My true calling in life is doing the energy healing. And I have to really dive into that and give it my 100% of my passionate focus. Doesn't mean I can't still do a side job, but it has to be a side job where I don't have to be passionate about it. I don't have to be creative about it. It's just something I can go and do, for X number of hours, and it's very compartmentalized. When I'm doing it, I'm doing it. When I'm not doing it, I don't have to think about it. But, being an energy healer, I want to dive into it and really continue to explore it and develop it and be really creative and do all this stuff and really throw myself into it 100%. And 100%, you can't have more than 100%. You can't be 100% in two different things. You can only be 100% in one thing. And when you're trying to develop yourself as something brand new, you just have to focus on that one thing. So I got to walk away, and it's hard because I really put a lot of time and effort and emotional energy into, this idea of being a successful realtor. But I got to walk away from it because when I do, I have the masculine energy, which is the Ten of Cups. And so when I'm able to really focus my masculine energy on the thing that I know I want to do moving forward, like, when I walk away, I'm going to be available to actually focus my actions and intentions on the Ten of Cups thing, which is the thing that really is going to give me not only just self-joy, because that's the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is self-fulfillment. But the Ten of Cups is self-fulfillment, and it's like your legacy. It's the thing that you want to leave behind. It's the thing that's going to make not only you happy, but the people around you happy. And I believe that, getting deeper into my energy work and the spiritual side of my life, my spiritual work, is what's going to help me create my legacy. So that's the masculine. You gotta the energy, the actions that you're taking. If you really want to be happy in life, you got to find out what your joy is, and you got to put your efforts into it. You got to put your energy into it. And in order to do that, sometimes you got to walk away from other things. And that's a hard decision to make. It's a hard thing to do. But you got to do it. If you don't, you won't be able to go here. Which is not just self-fulfillment, but it's your lifelong fulfillment. It's what feeds yourself, and it's what feeds your community. And I got to tell you, Yeah, helping somebody buy a house is great, but somebody, helping people heal very deep, lifelong emotional wounds feels even better because that'll never go away. You can move in and out of a house. Houses can, get burned to the ground, whatever. Healing somebody, helping people heal their wounds, that's for life. And that's going to have knock-on effects. That's going to help them. It's going to help the people around them. It's going to help the community. And so, find out what your passion is. Put your energy towards that. And if you have to, walk away from those other things. And maybe not even forever. Right? Doesn't mean I can't go back to real estate. Doesn't mean I can't do real estate on the side. It just means that I need to focus my passion on what really brings me joy. And I got to be able to just give it my undivided attention if I need to. So, and that's for all of us. That's for all of us. So the Oracle card that I pulled is making a choice in reverse. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Imagine that. Making a choice in reverse. Damn you, Oracle card. You always seem to know. All right, let me read that really quickly. Making a choice. You're required to come to a decision now. Reversed. This is not the time to abdicate responsibility for your life. Letting others choose for you doesn't make things easier. Whew, I know that. Don't compromise because you're afraid of facing the consequences of your choices. Even if you've opted for a difficult path, you can always make another choice in the future. There is great power in reclaiming your ability to choose. No one can take that away from you no matter what. Don't give your power away. If you're willing to be rigorously honest with yourself about your motives behind your choices, you may see the need to change things. You can change course and choose another route. Just be willing to clean up what you've left behind. Yeah, so there you go. You got the guy walking away from these 8 of Cups. It's got to make a difficult choice, but when you do that, it leads you to the 10 of Cups. And that's it. That's it for the week. I hope you all are having a fantastic first couple of weeks of January 2019. Be safe, be healthy, be happy, and I'll see you next week.